My name is Megan Breifogel.
My name is Fatima Tusora.
My name is Aubrey Kitchen.
My name is Tiffany Gentry Rogers.
I'm 24. I'm a student here at Texas State, a transfer over at Texas State, where I'm studying education to be an elementary school teacher.
And I'm from Bangladesh. I'm doing my master's in manufacturing engineering, and it's my second year.
And I am an early childhood education major, and I will graduate spring of 2021.
And I'm at Texas State studying criminal justice, do it in the PhD program. I did my master's here. My bachelor's was psychology, but I've done my master's, and I'm almost done with my PhD here with a hope to be a professor in criminology or criminal justice as we move forward.
How I ended up at Texas State was after serving in the military and moving back home. I was a stay-at-home mom for several years. And it was fall of 2016. I had just started up college again after an 11-year break, because I did start at SAC at San Antonio College right after high school. But after that long break, I had just started back to school, and I went through a divorce. And so I continued at San Antonio College until I earned my associates, and I was wanting to continue and get that bachelor's degree.
I came in last year with her only, so it was only me and my daughter. And this year, this fall, my husband also came in and joined to the same program. So right now I have like 3 people's household, where like all over my first year I had only 2 of us. So it was, back then I was a single mom, and coming here is starting from scratch, you can possibly say. I had no car, I had no driving license here. I had like a break from my undergrad study, so it was a break.
I actually finished high school in 3 years because before I got pregnant, I started talked to counselors and was able to do weekend classes and summer classes to actually condense those 4 years into 3 years. And then I ended up getting pregnant while in the middle of that. So it kind of worked out, but I graduated early so I could go to college. And then when I got pregnant, I skipped the first semester of college and went back, but it was really difficult. I was 17 by the time I got to go to college, but having a newborn practically, it was tough. And so I failed the first few semesters, didn't get to go to class a lot. And so I've been on and off in college that whole entire time.
It's really difficult, actually. It's a lot more time consuming than I thought. And I know that everybody has something, like everybody's got something that they're taking care of, or something they've got to do, or something that causes time. But for me, I used to be able to work at home while watching TV or work at night, and I can't do any of that anymore. And it includes things like, I get home and you automatically have to clean, and you have to do reading homework, and you have to, they freaking want to eat every night, it's not popcorn for dinner anymore. And it's just a lot of difficult with the time management stuff.
I can't just say, okay, I'm going to study for 2 hours and I'll be great for my test tomorrow. I can't study until 10, and so I'm basically cramming. And the obstacles are time. I want to dedicate time to my studies to, get the best out of my education and become the best teacher that I can. But I also want to be the best mom that I can.
I like that I'm able to be a student and a parent, because my son already, Mom's going to college, and he already says, I'm going to go to college. And he thinks college is coming up and watching Netflix. I mean, that's what he thinks it is right now. But he already talks about, I'm a teacher, and what are we going to do with the students? And it's really kind of cool to see that thought is already there. It's not whether he'll go to college, it's that he wants to.
Hopefully someday that, mommy's hard work will pay off, and hopefully they'll have the same kind of work ethic when they do what they want to do when they grow up.
People around me, they always tell me like, hey, the way you're doing, you're setting an example for your daughter. Like, not just telling her stuff, like, this is how you do it, this is how to do it. You are showing her how to achieve that. Like, you're literally doing other stuff. She doesn't have to listen about it. She's watching you doing it.
I've had to bring both kids to school before, to Texas State, just because their school was off and we still had class and I couldn't miss. So they both got to come, but throughout community college, I did have to take them quite a few times if my husband didn't get home in time or there was nobody at home to watch them. And luckily, I've been blessed enough to have professors that allow that, because if not, it wouldn't have been possible to pass.
Times when, I can't, for example, my mom will get sick and she watches the kids and there's nobody else there and it's last minute. It's like, well, fine, I'm just going to put Charlie in a carrier and we're coming in today.
I didn't really think that committing to the commute to Texas State would be something that I could do as a single mom and, living in San Antonio, but I've made it work and it's the best choice I could have made. I love Texas State. I love where I'm at. I think it's really where I'm meant to be.
I mean, my perspective is so different. And not that kids are the only way to get to that. Not that kids are the only way to have a realistic perspective. But to say that for me, kids have been that. And I can leave here and it doesn't bother me that my deadline has to be changed to Wednesday instead of Monday, because it's not life or death and my reputation is not everything because I'm running to a basketball game or gymnastics or something like that, where I get to see my kid succeed and I get to see him be excited about things. Or I go home and all of a sudden Charlie has new words that she's got and, little jokes, and those things are there, and that exposure to me keeps me a little more grounded.
It's like a teacher, like when you see them grasping concepts or just like growing as individuals and you see their personalities. And like my kids are really funny and they're constantly making me laugh, and like just straight up funny, not like they don't know they're funny, they're just funny. And that's just so nice, just seeing them. Like sometimes they make the end of my days way harder, but sometimes after a stressful day, like they just know exactly what to do.
Before falling asleep at night, having a quiet time and something, looking at her sleepy face, that's like really innocent face, I like, is she gonna be proud of us, like what we have been doing for her or for ourselves also. We're trying to improve ourselves so we can give a better future to her.
No matter what obstacles I face, I know I'm in the right place, I'm doing the right thing, and